In this video, we're going to look at how to create a gallery asset to put on our page to show an image gallery. The first thing we need to do is go to the Assets view. So under the Content drop-down, we can go to Assets, and we're taken to this screen. We don't have any assets yet, so I'm going to create a new one, an image gallery. We're going to give it a name, which we want our name to include our department title so that it's easy to find later. We can add a description and a few tags. We can change the access group so that only certain people can use this asset on their page or edit this asset. And you would do that by choosing this drop down and finding your department name out of the group list. Then we have an option to set our thumbnail. We can either have it just scale the image to a certain size, or we can have it crop out of the image a certain width and height. Once we've created it, we can then add images to our gallery. So we can do that just by choosing whichever images we want to use, and it will upload them for us. Then we want to make sure to set our thumbnails. So we do that by choosing whichever option we want and hitting that set button, and it's going to build the thumbnails for us. Then we can go in and add our image titles. We can add a description. Caption and link we're not going to worry about. Link would be more applicable to if we had a slider and we wanted people to click on an image and go to a different location. So once we're happy with that, we hit save, and we need to be sure to publish our asset. And once it's finished publishing, then we can go to the page that we want it to appear on and insert it into the page. So when it's finished, OUCampus will give us a notification. Then we go back to our Pages view, find the page we want to insert our gallery into. We edit it the way we normally would, put our cursor wherever we want it to appear, and go to the Asset browser. There we can find our asset and insert it into the page. Now OUCampus is going to tell us that it can't display it in the editor. That's fine. We'll see what it looks like when we preview the page. So we hit save, and there's a preview of what it's going to look like. You can see my thumbnails have resized it so that the width of the image is 100 pixels wide. Then we publish our page. Then we take a look at it, and if we click on our thumbnails, it'll bring up a full-size view of the image. And again, we want to make sure that when we are anytime we're working with images in OUCampus or on the web, we want to make sure to optimize our images to an appropriate size. That is also true when we're talking about galleries and sliders. But that's kind of how the gallery asset works, and how you would go about adding one to your page.